Hello, everybody. I am Jen, and I am your life coach. I transitioned from being a physical therapist to a life coach after 20 years of battling my own burnout in healthcare. And I had such a transformation when I worked with my own life coach that I felt drawn to becoming a life coach myself. So I'm a certified life coach and have been for 4 or 5 years at this point. And now I have all the tools to help you, just like my life coach helped me, overcome perfectionism, people pleasing, learn to set boundaries, how to have more confidence, self-compassion, be able to put yourself back on your priority list. And I'm so happy that you're here today. Today's topic was one that several of my free group members, I have a Facebook free group all about wellness and well-being. And as the people enter the group, I ask them, what topics do you want to hear? And this, like being present in the moment, suffering from like adult ADHD, perimenopause and menopause, being unable to focus, and like suffering from brain fog, those topics kept coming up. So I really wanted to put together like 5 kind of lesser known tips to help you be more present in the moment, to help with those feelings of not being able to focus. And maybe you can resonate with some of these stories that are coming out of my free group and out of my mastermind. With my life coaching clients, women are feeling more distracted, more overwhelmed, more lost. They have an inability to focus and kind of stay on task. This may present itself as kind of functioning on autopilot. Like you show up at the grocery store and you're like, how in the world did I get here? Was I in my car? Did I drive? Like you don't even remember the drive to the grocery store. Or maybe you're in a conversation with somebody and all of a sudden you come to and you're like, I'm sorry, can you repeat what you just said? Or you're at work and you're trying to focus on a deadline, like you're trying to get some work done. And you just feel antsy and frustrated and want to procrastinate. So you pick up your phone, right? And you start to scroll and you get distracted and you procrastinate and then you beat yourself up because you can't focus anymore. And there's a lot of things going on, especially if you're like me and kind of, I don't know how gracefully way to say it. I'm 50, midlife, middle age. None of those sound really great. Perimenopausal, none of those are really, really great descriptors. So if you have a better descriptor, let me know. But around this age, we're in perimenopause and menopause, which can cause brain fog, right? Because our hormones are kind of all over the place. We're also living in a very distracted world with lots of tech that distracts us from staying focused. We're constantly wanting to be on our phone. Our phones, our TVs are designed to keep us on the TV and the phone as long as possible, right? So they're doing ads, they're setting notifications, they're doing all these things to distract us to stay on their technology, right? And that leads to people feeling like they have ADHD, they have brain fog, they can't focus. So I wanted to kind of come in here and give you a couple of ways to really just be more present in the moment. And you may even notice you're having family time and you guys are watching TV and you've zoned out, right? You're not even present. Or maybe you're at your daughter's basketball or volleyball game and she just scored a point and you have no idea just what happened. Our brains are just so distracted and so unfocused because we're constantly being stimulated by the TV and by our phones and notifications and things like that. So these 5 tips, these 5 things are going to allow you to just start to be more present in the moment, to really just starting to be more mindful. And some of them are kind of lesser known, and some of them you might be like, it's not for me, Jen. And all 5 of them don't, but take one of them and try and implement it and see if you can be more present in the moment, more focused. Okay. So one of the ideas, is adding more nature to your environment. Okay. It's a fancy term called biophilic design. And it's just kind of incorporating nature into your daily environment where you spend a lot of your day. So in my office, I have a couple of live plants. I'm considering getting one of those small indoor waterfalls so that I can just feel like I am outside. It kind of helps bring some more calm. It kind of helps the environment be more calm and restorative, right? Make sure that your lighting feels good and not overstimulating. Make sure you have great lighting in your office or in your home. Okay. So just bringing some nature from the outside in, it can be very calming and allow you to just focus more. Number 2 is a big one. And I always teach my clients this kind of from the get-go, more of a mindful transition, right? Often we rush from one thing to another, or sometimes we're trying to multitask. And if you're able to transition gracefully kind of from one thing to another, you're going to be able to be more focused on that task. Like a lot of us are very proud that we can multitask, but I promise you that when you multitask, you are not really doing the best job that you can. You're not really focusing as well as you can. So really try to just focus on one task at a time. But also as you're transitioning, because I work full time from home and I'm also have a thriving like life coaching business. And I'm a mom to 2 teens that are very active in travel volleyball and school's wrapping up. I have aging parents, I have a husband, I have 2 dogs. So I got a lot going on like so many of you do. And it's very easy for me to just get up from my full-time job, go straight into my life coaching duties, go straight into making dinner for the family, go straight into being a mom and a wife. And it really is better for our brains to just have a simple 5-minute transition or a simple 30-second transition. One of the things that you can do also, if you go to the office and you pick your kids up from daycare, you go to an office and then you come home, take 2 to 3 minutes in the car and just do like a quiet like meditation. Pull up YouTube. I love the Insight timer for meditation. They have ones that are 2 or 3 minutes. They even have ones for the end of a work day, the middle of a work day, and just take 2 to 3 minutes. I promise you have 2 to 3 minutes to just be. Okay, the simplest way to say it is just be. Okay, I promise you that taking those 2 to 3 minutes, you're going to show up as a better mom and parent when you walk in the door for your family, as you walk into daycare to get your children. Okay, you're going to do a better job transitioning from one task to another at work. Okay, so don't do back-to-back meetings. Budget in a 5-minute walk to the bathroom and do a couple deep breaths. Okay, another way to do this mindful transition is what I just learned this technique, and my mastermind ladies are loving it. And it's simple. It's so simple, and people don't even know that you're doing it. It's called stop, be, breathe. Okay. And I have my clients like really thinking about times in their day where they can do this, like going to the bathroom, washing dishes, doing laundry, in between work meetings. I have a couple of home health people, so they're doing it in between patients. And it's super simple. If I'm going to just pretend like I'm a home health physical therapist, which I am, and I'm in between patients. So after one patient, I'm going to get in the car, turn my AC on because it's crazy hot in Charleston already. And I'm just going to stop. And I'm just going to recognize my surroundings. I feel good. I'm safe. I'm going to take a deep breath, let it out, and then move on to the next patient. So stop, breathe, be, or stop, be, breathe is so super simple. Okay, it's just allowing your body to stop, recognize that you're safe, you're okay, take a deep breath and move on. Okay, so super simple. No reasons why anybody can't do that. Nobody's even really going to know. So think about places where you can do that are built into your day, things that you're already doing in between patients if you're in healthcare, at your lunch break, at your coffee break, getting in and out of the elevator, washing dishes, doing laundry, folding clothes, going for a walk. Then tip number 3 is somatic awareness exercises. And we tend to go through a lot of physical changes as we get older that kind of make us a little bit more distractible, right? And somatic exercises are going to help you focus more on your internal physical experience, okay? So things like guided muscle relaxation, gentle yoga, Tai Chi, a walk in nature, those sorts of things can really help you just get more in touch with your body. Because when you're distracted, when you have ADHD, typically it is because your brain is every other place but where you are right now. So all of these tips that I'm giving you are helping you get back into the present moment to allow you to focus more, okay? Starting to quiet the mind a little bit. Number 4 is a little unusual, but it's called curiosity and learning, right? Just adopting a mindset of how curiosity can really have like this profound effect on living in the present, like taking up a new hobby that engages your mind and your body can lead to immediate sense of presence, right? So for me, that looks like I'm going to get like some of those adult coloring books and color a couple minutes at the end of my day. If my daughter's around, she'll do it with me. If not, it's something that I can continue to work on. Maybe you've always wanted to paint. Maybe you've wanted to write and journal and write a book. Maybe it's doing something that you've never done before, right? Like picking up an instrument, starting to study Spanish or a different language. But just doing something to explore something new, engaging your curiosity can really allow your mind to be more focused and lively. The last one I love as a physical therapist, it's intuitive movement, right? And this just really helps you start to listen to what your body needs. Because so often in our toxic hustle culture, And also the way that fitness has been in the past, it's like you follow the program no matter what. You're doing an hour of cardio no matter what. All of these things, like it's kind of like this, no matter what, I'm pushing through. I am, pushing my body. And I would challenge you to really just start listening to what your body needs. Yes, don't give into your excuses when you're feeling fine, but what does your body need in the moment? Maybe you've had a really hard work week and yoga or some stretching feels better than going out and, doing an hour cardio class, right? So really just start like paying attention to what your body needs. And or going to a dance class or going to, something that's a little bit different that might feel good to your body, but really start trying to be more intuitive, listen to what your body needs. And it's as simple as just saying, like, what would feel good to me right now? What would feel good to my body right now? For me, this past week and a half, I've had some extreme gut issues that we've been working through. I went off my probiotic and didn't realize how much it was helping me. So my body was in a lot of pain, a lot of inflammation. So I wasn't going to continue my heavy lifting workout program. I was going to listen to what my body needed and do some gentle stretching, do some gentle yoga, do some walking, right? So listen to your body and give it what it needs, okay? Start trusting your body and your body will start trusting you, okay? So these 5 approaches like really promote mindfulness, but they also enrich your life. They're also going to help with stress. They're also going to help you be more focused, more mindful, help give you, less of a feeling of overwhelm, which can really be beneficial, especially if you are like me, in middle age, around 50 or so, and feeling like your brain and your body are just not working together right now. I will say that these 5 approaches have really helped me. I have implemented all of them, which is why I'm sharing them with you. I share them with my clients as well. But if this little lesson, like if this kind of mini lesson in mindfulness resonated with you, or maybe you've been watching my coffee chats, I do these every Wednesday at 10:30 on Instagram and in my Facebook group, and you're ready to take it a step farther. Maybe you're ready to work with me as your life coach, or ready to work on really being the woman that you've always wanted to be, who has her life together and who's working on self-care and finding that self-compassion and building that self-confidence again, and the woman who has herself on her priority list, the one who says, man, Jean really has her stuff together right now. You deserve to be that woman. You deserve to be the woman that you dreamed you were going to be when you were a little girl. You deserve to have the life that you dreamed of when you were little. And typically those dreams and those visions that we have as little girls are probably buried under an overly full plate of other people's stuff right now, right? And I'm here as your life coach to tell you that you deserve to have the life that you've always wanted. You deserve to be on your priority list every single day. So if you're interested in learning more about what it would look like for us to work together, or even just to see if it would be a great fit, because I don't work with everybody, and I don't encourage people to just work with any life coach. You really want to have a rapport with them. You really want to feel connected to them. So that's why I offer these Calm Your Chaos calls. They're 30 to 60 minutes, depending on how deep you want to go and how many questions you have and different things that you want to work on. And all we're going to do is connect on the phone, just like kind of talking to your best friend, but it's a best friend that can get you where you want to be more quickly. So if you're interested in hopping on one of those calls, wherever you're watching this from, whether it's my email newsletter, in my Facebook free group, on Instagram, or some sort of replay, maybe even on YouTube, just comment, comment, call below, or message me or email me, and we will connect and find the 3 times that work best for you, and I will get it scheduled, and we will hop on that call in the next week. But for now, I hope you have a great day. I hope that you go and try some of these tips. Also, if you are watching on Instagram or in my Facebook group, all of the replays are in both places. You can just search by the different topics, and I really hope that they're helpful and that you have an amazing day.